I never thought I'd be the person who finds their fiancé's wedding ring on someone else's nightstand, especially not on my best friend's. It was just there, glinting in a mess of her jewelry, as if it belonged. She laughed when I asked, told me I was crazy, swore she'd never even met him. I wanted to believe her, needed to believe her, so I shoved the doubt down deep and pretended I hadn't seen anything. The morning of our engagement party, I found them in my bathroom, voices sharp and low. He was gripping her wrist, she was hissing something I couldn't catch. They both froze when they saw me. I demanded answers, and they traded glances, like I was the outsider. He stumbled over his words, she just stared at me, jaw clenched. My mind spun with every late-night text, every time he'd been busy, every time she'd cancelled plans last minute. The truth came out in ugly fragments. Months ago, before he and I started dating, they'd had a thing. It wasn't supposed to mean anything, just a drunken night that turned into a few more. When he met me, he ended it. Or so he said. But something lingered, resentment, guilt, maybe even something deeper. She confessed she'd begged him not to propose, that she'd never stopped wanting him. He said he didn't want to lose me, that it was over between them, that it was all a mistake. But the ring, that ring, was proof of everything left unsaid. Standing there, I realized I wasn't shocked by their betrayal, I was relieved. For months, I'd been terrified I was settling, ignoring red flags just to avoid being alone. Their secret forced me to admit my own. I was more afraid of being unloved than I was of being lied to. I left them in that bathroom, the ring in her hand, and walked out of my own engagement party without looking back.